Hey guys, it's Avine here from merge.com. Time is flying. It is almost April, which means the fourth behind the scenes merchanting review is here. Quite a few YouTubers make behind the scenes videos too, but my focus is on the merchanting aspect as I'm not a hardcore RuneScape player and this is of course a merchanting channel. Feel free to discuss the month or ask any questions in the comments below. I'll be responding to everyone as usual. Just a quick disclaimer here, nothing I say in this video is direct investment advice. Your decisions are your own responsibility, so don't hold me accountable for any losses that you might make. VIPs, keep in mind that there will be additional information and advice in the VIP advice section at the top of our forums. Now at first sight, April looks like it has quite a few interesting merchanting related updates, but after taking a closer look, it actually has quite a few disappointments, and only a few truly worth investing in. So I'm sorry in advance if I sound a bit negative. I just want to be realistic and not present some of these things as fantastic opportunities when they aren't in reality. Now the cabbage monkey Easter event thing may not seem interesting for merchanting since it is a holiday event, but this one is different. Jagex is actually including bonus XP and usable rewards this time, which changes things up a little. There will be an item like a bone crusher for farming called Seedicide. Your first thought is likely that there will be a decreased supply of seeds in RS because of this, but the problem is that people don't pick up items worth a few GP anymore in the first place. What's the point of picking up a seed if it's like 50 GP? Nobody's going to do that. So there will definitely be a small decrease, but it won't be as massive as some enthusiastic seed hoarders will undoubtedly try to make you believe. Now the Slayer VIP ticket does actually have some impact, as people will be able to get the Slayer assignment they want faster. Now each time they get a new task, they can pick between two options, which at this point likely means people will try to get more Abyssal Demon tasks so they can get Abyssal Wands and Orbs, now that they are still worth something. The patch bomb could be interesting if it's tradable, though I suspect the demand will be quite low as farming isn't exactly one of the top activities in RS and clearing a patch doesn't take long to begin with. If it is actually tradable, some people will mess around with it, but that will probably be all. I'll skip over the quest here as it's not merchanting related. Then we get to Elder Divination, which is also a bit of a disappointment for merchanting, but probably great for people who want to train divination and summoning. I'd expect the update to decrease the price of divination energy in the long term, but they state it's only the best for level 75 to 85, which is not the majority of the XP you need to get for 99. So it will likely only have a small impact again unless people above 85 actually want to stay here to get the other energies and other rewards. We'll just have to see about that. As for the Transmute charm, it sounds awesome for people who need to train their summoning, but it'll be a consumable item, not a tool that will instantly just let you upgrade all your charms to the next tier. It should be tradable, so it might be worth flipping them and perhaps investing in them at the right time, since people might want to use those. Now the Divine Impling is just something that occasionally flies by. It might be fun to flip the Jaros once, but don't expect too much of this one. It is just a gap that sort of needed to be filled. Speaking of gaps, this month we get the Divination Familiars. Now it's good that it will automatically store the memories and that you don't need to get them out and put them in and all that. But I'm really disappointed that they have chosen these familiars to fill up the high summoning levels from 75 to 99. I think a lot of people were hoping for some much more useful familiars for things like combat and various other skills at these high levels. You know, divination starts at level 1 as well, so why not add these familiars starting from level 1 summoning and so on. It's a bit odd, but yeah, it is the way it is. Now, it's funny that they are increasing the XP on the Chronicles as a side note, since people already thought it was extremely overpowered. You can really tell that they are trying to make divination more popular in various ways, since we know that it will be a long time until the Inventor skill will be released. Now, we all know that the Master Skill Capes are coming out this month since we recently voted for them. It will result in some people buying more skilling supplies, but the impact of this is hard to say right now. 104 mil XP for level 120 is a very long and costly road if the skill is viable, so I think it all depends on how many people are willing to pay that price or can even afford to pay that price or even half of it. Now there's one thing I knew that was coming this month, As some people in Clancor can probably confirm, since I talked about it at some point, the level 90 ranged and magic gloves. I did not expect to just add them to Ascension monsters and Celestial Dragons though, which again changes things up a little. The Ascension monsters dropping ranged gloves is going to make things a bit messy. The best way to kill these monsters is with ranged, but they also drop the keystones which are used to get the crossbows, which makes the Ascension keystones drop in price and thus likely the crossbows as well. So the question is it worth investing in Ascensions to kill these monsters to get the gloves? It's hard to say again, but it's definitely wise to stay away from the keystones until they are ready to rebound. Perhaps some other ranged weapons will be a safer pick to invest here. Both of these new gloves will definitely be interesting flips in the beginning, but keep in mind that they degrade and disappear just like the melee counterparts, which are worth quite little anymore. Don't invest in these at high prices or you will be burning your fingers. And by the way, they will have the same limit as the level 90 melee gloves, which is 10 per 4 hours. That's it for the behind the scenes stuff. On another note, in March the merch members logged around 9 bill profit. We're getting closer to that 100 bill mark, guys. Great job. Also, for those who are wondering, I will be running up the VIP giveaway tomorrow, and that's it for this month. It definitely seems like a challenging one, so good luck with your merchanting, and I'll see you all again next week for another video.